Oh, well, it's like those two sisters of faith and chance. My faith can exclude chance, but my chance can explain faith. My faith didn't allow me to wait for chance, and chance didn't give me enough faith.
Cinema, like all visual art, allows an artist to turn visceral emotion into an abstract form. Love, loss, pain, breakups, divorce. These are all feelings that can be grappled with on a cinematic canvas. Andrzej Żuławski experienced a lot of loss in a short amount of time. A Polish director working under the Soviet system, and one who was uninterested in commercial success and who often made controversial and violent films, his second film, The Devil, was banned in communist Poland, which led to Żuławski's first move to France, where he had originally learned cinema in the 1950s. After finding some success with the most important thing, love, Żuławski moved back to Poland and began working on the Silver Globe. 2 years of work was destroyed by the Polish authorities during a crackdown.
There is this fantastic Latin saying, larvatus prodeo, I advance under a mask, hidden behind a mask. So we were hiding behind masks. And this so-called science fiction form was a mask, but it's an interesting mask in itself. It's a mask which gave cinema many masterpieces. Possession was a film which I thought of in this moment between this stopping of Silver Globe and my going away. It was 6 or 7 months' time.
Also during that time period, Żuławski's wife, with whom he had a son, divorced him.
But I had no home, no family. My wife, the mother of my son, went away with a guy like Heinrich. Heinrich is maybe more intelligent, but Anna is probably more intelligent than my ex-wife, who's a better person.
His own divorce was occurring during a period of stagnation for the USSR. A de facto ban was placed on Żuławski's work. He was getting divorced, unable to work, and stuck in a Poland he felt was crumbling. At one point, he returned home during the divorce and found their son had been left alone for several hours and was covered in jam. The Polish ban meant that starting a new film was out of the question, which is how Żuławski was previously able to rid himself of suicidal thoughts. Finally, in 1978, he emigrated out of Poland once again. During the emigration, Żuławski began working on a treatment for a new film to take his mind off his troubles. That film was Possession, one of the most controversial horror movies of all time. Possession stars Sam Neill and Isabelle Adjani. Sam Neill is Mark, a spy who returns to West Berlin after a secretive assignment to have his wife Anna ask him for a divorce. Isabelle Adjani had recently starred in Werner Herzog's Nosferatu the Vampire, this stylistic remake of the original 1922 Nosferatu. As Anna, she had the opportunity to be the one possessed by the devil this time.
Almost. Almost.
Żuławski poured scenes from his own painful divorce into this absolutely batshit crazy story. He drove Sam and Isabelle into the most chaotic and nerve-wracking shoot of their professional careers. The divorce in the film is reinforced by constant reminders that Berlin too was divorced from her other half. The wall becomes an ever-present symbol throughout the film.
Et nous allions près du mur, parce qu'en fait, tout le film a été tourné à Kreuzberg, qui était le quartier turc de Berlin. Et ce quartier turc, nous avons investi 1 ou 2 immeubles où les familles turques ont été relogées ailleurs. Et nous avons à ce moment-là travaillé dans ces décors comme si nous étions en studio en fait. Mais comment dirais-je, les fenêtres donnaient sur le mur. Nous étions à 5 mètres du mur. Et c'était assez étrange parce que juste derrière il y avait les barbelés et les Vaupeaux qui étaient avec des jumelles à regarder ce qui se passait chez nous, et heureusement encore une fois que nous étions sous la houlette du Sénat de Berlin.
Upon its release, the UK declared that possession was one of the video nasties, and American cinemas demanded it be sliced up to a third of its length.
Video nasties was a term coined by Mary Whitehouse, head of the National Viewers and Listeners Association, and she took against a whole bunch of movies that became available in the early 80s on video at a time when things were unlicensed, unrated. There was a market for all sorts of films because the video recorder was a new piece of kit and people had their machines but they didn't necessarily have the films to watch on them.
The creature that Anna makes from body parts of characters throughout the film is another controversial graphic and violent symbol. Critics have long argued about whether the creature actually exists or whether it's a form of psychosis and imagined. In fact, everything is controversial about this film, even what genre it should be classified as. Possession now has a cult following, but many critics thought it takes itself far too seriously. I'm not sure how an artist's personal pain could be handled otherwise, though.